Chinese company built a robot so realistic, the internet insisted it was just a person in a suit, so they cut into its outer shell with a knife to show the internals. But even that didn't end the controversy. I'm your investigative panda, and today we're breaking down Iron, the humanoid robot that sparked the biggest is it real or fake debate in robotics this year. Because if companies can fake demos this convincingly, how do we know what's real anymore? And when Iron shows up in stores next year, will you be able to tell you're talking to a machine? Let's start with what happened. At AI Day 2025 in Guangzhou, Chinese EV maker Xpeng unveiled Iron, a humanoid robot with a slim, feminine build that moved with an eerily smooth gait. Xpeng's vision? Deploy Iron in stores, offices, and showrooms by 2026 with customizable body types, hair, and even life partner or colleague roles. On paper, this is a high-spec humanoid that fits into Xpeng's bigger play, connecting autonomous cars, robots, and AI into one ecosystem. But when Iron walked across that stage, social media exploded. The gait was too smooth, the body language is too natural. Comments flooded Chinese platforms and international sites. There's no way this is a robot. The debate got so massive that hashtags about person in a suit trended on Douyin. Xpeng CEO He Xiaopeng admitted more than half the online comments were convinced there was a human inside. So what did Xpeng do? They brought Iron back and opened it up on stage. In one clip, they unzipped the back of the white torso to reveal mechanical internals. In another, an engineer cut into the synthetic leg covering with a knife to expose metal structures and moving components. The robot then walked across the stage again. He Xiaopeng even mentioned standing close enough to hear cooling fans and internal whirring as proof this was a machine, not a cosplayer. Case closed, right? Not quite. Once Xpeng proved it was a robot, a second debate started among robotics analysts. Okay, it's a robot, but is it really the new Iron or an older platform in a costume? A detailed analysis from Humanoid's Daily and robotics analyst Scott Walter argues that the stage robot might actually be Xpeng's older Iron model wrapped in padded synthetic skin, while the truly next-gen design only exists in CGI and marketing slides. The hands on stage looked like the old model, not the new design with 22 degrees of freedom. Body proportions didn't match the promo pictures either. The rib cage, arms, legs, closer to the original R&D platform than the sleek CGI version. And here's the kicker. Xpeng hasn't released a full technical teardown, proving the exact robot on stage matches every spec they bragged about in the keynote. So Xpeng proved it's a robot, but maybe not the robot they promised. So why does this matter? This isn't just about one robot demo. We've seen this pattern before. Tesla's early Optimus reveal had a person in a bodysuit before a real prototype existed. Tech keynotes constantly mix polished CGI renders with real footage in the same presentation, and viewers can't tell what's actually running live. We've had years of full self-driving next year, camera demos that look better than reality, and overhyped AI promises. So now, whenever a company says next gen, the internet's default response is, okay, then prove it. It's not the first time people have been fooled by humans dressing up as robots. Look at these ladies. Pretty convincing. And what about this robot waitress? Oh yeah, she's not a robot. She's the restaurant owner, and she's just acting like a robot. So is this one. So yeah, it's getting harder to tell whether humans are getting better at acting as robots, or if robots are getting better at acting as humans. And here's what nobody's talking about. Xpeng says Iron will work in stores by 2026. Imagine walking into a showroom, asking a sales assistant for help, and realizing halfway through you're talking to a machine. Does that change how you feel about the conversation you just had? Next time you interact with a receptionist, a colleague you've never met in person, or customer service, will you wonder if they're real? That's the world Iron just created, whether it's version 1.0 or 3.0. We're entering an era where robots move like people. AI generates faces and voices, and the easiest way to get attention is to blur the line between real and performance. For companies, that's powerful marketing. For the public, it's confusing. For regulators and ethicists, it's a growing problem. There's a very human question under all of this. If I'm going to live in a world of humanoid machines, do I trust the people building them to tell me the truth? Whether Iron is a legit breakthrough, an incremental robot in a very good costume, or clever PR with knife-on synthetic skin theatrics, this whole episode reveals we've crossed a threshold. The line between human and machine just got a lot blurrier. So here's what I want from you. Does Iron look convincing as a real humanoid robot? Do you trust Xpeng's demo, or do you think they showed us an older model in fancy packaging? And how much does it matter if the public can't tell where the line is between demo and reality? Drop your thoughts below. Are you on Team Real Robot, Team Older Model in a different shell, or Team I Need More Proof? Because one thing's clear, whether you're ready or not, the robots are coming, and you might not even know when they arrive. Hey, what do I know? I'm just a panda. If this breakdown helped you see through the hype, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive into China's robot tech, AI, and all the ways they're starting to walk among us.